Hi guys, and welcome to Mood Fox. Today we're on the ground again, so you're going to see just my fingers. And I started to make a lot of those face masks, as you probably may know so far because you already seen some videos about it. But I figured that I would like to do something like this, and it's inspired by Soul Calibur, which is my favorite game since I was like able to play games, which was maybe about 8 or 9 years old. And I think before that they were called Soul Blade, and we lost that game and I was really upset. But now I got this one, so I'm living it. So my favorite character is Taki from this game, and I just love her face mask. So I wanted to do something similar. So I managed to find in my country a seller that sells EVA foam, and they just had like those little like thin layers. So I need to stick a bunch of them together, and I stick it together with this basic glue from Teddy, and it's a shit glue. You need a better glue, but I don't have anything at my home, so you use what you have. So yeah, it's not the best, as you can see, but we're going to try to work with it the best as we can. Now it's time basically to give it a shape. So I have my hair dryer that is significantly disgusting because it has this, I don't know why hair dryers or basically hair tools have this like idiotic kind of rubbery texture on it that basically in time just starts to rub off, and it just like sticks every single dirt shit on it. I tried to take it like down. It's not easy, as you can see, but please stop doing that. Please stop putting this rubber shit on it. It's just going to look disgusting. So this is my rant for today, sorry. So I stole this tool from my boyfriend, and it's like a massage tool when your muscles are sore. So you just like roll on it, and it helps like the muscles to kind of relax. So I just stole it, and we're going to use it for, shaping. And I love this hair dryer, although it looks disgusting, but it's so strong that I was bending plexiglass with it. So let's start. Okay, so this didn't work, so I'm going to have to do it differently. It maybe would work, but I guess that my hair dryer is not that strong as I thought it would be, so I guess we're going to do it like this. I'm going to cut some triangles on every side like this. Let's cut some more. And we're just going to like bend it and stick it like this. So now I just need to stick it like this. Just for it to go more around the mouth. So I needed to buy a new glue, and I bought this because I don't know, but that glue gun didn't work as much as I wanted to, so I needed to use this. And yeah, now we're going to just wait and see. I know that a lot of cosplayers are going to cringe at this video, but I'm really sorry. This is my first time. So I think we kind of got it. So now I think I'm going to try to go and sand it a little bit to give it maybe a better shape. I know it's not perfect. Seriously guys, I'm just trying this out. This is going to be just my first run, so please don't hate me in the comments. But the best way to learn is to try. So let's get to sanding. So first I'm going to sand down the edges before I get to the details. And in the middle where the teeth are, there is going to be a hole, so I need to do that. And here you can see I already started to do the details around the teeth. So this sanding tool is basically for nails, and when I try to make nice details, there are still some parts of materials sticking out like residues, and I just can't get rid of them. So I need to take a scalpel and try to fix it with that. So there are still some parts sticking out, which is bothering me, and I decided that I'm going to take the glue and basically glaze the mask with the glue just to make those parts stick to the mask and make it look more smoother. Okay, so now I'm going to paint just the top part with a black acrylic color. I'm not going to put it inside because we're going to stick a fabric onto it anyway. So I'm just going to put the acrylic color on the top part. So the base is done, and next what I want to do is to paint it silver. At least I'm going to try with this acrylic colors. I'm going to apply it with a sponge and try to make scratches so it looks more realistical, like it's from metal. I also ended up mixing in some metallic powders just to make it more realistic, but it didn't really end up like I imagined it. So in the end, I'm going to change all this. Like, it's not bad. It basically looks like it was underwater for a long time, but that's not what I was going for. Okay guys, so I had to paint this black again because I didn't like the colors, and yeah, it looked like off a little bit to me, and I chose this color underneath, so it's going to look really nice, but the black is like too much and I wanted to add more shine to it, so I decided to put this metallic silver on this mask, so maybe it would look more fitting, because now it looks boring to me. You know, it's trial and error. I didn't like the last one, so I hope I'm going to like this one better. Oh my god, it looks so amazing. I know maybe on camera it's not picking up as that much. Maybe I'm going to move us to better lighting so I can show you how it really looks. So this is more to its true self when it comes to the color. So this is how it really looks like. And I just love how the scratches and this like imperfections look so true, like it's seriously like an iron mask. It looks so awesome. Like for my first attempt of doing something like this, I think it's just amazing. I love it. Well, I'm so happy. It looks much more better than the last time. I love it. Yay! So I found this beautiful fabric in one shop and it's very thick because it's fluffy on the inside. So I'm just going to use one layer and create a mask from it. And here is the shape that I'm going to use. Next, I'm going to fold it in half, pin it in the middle so it won't move, and sew around the edge. Then you just cut off the excess material and this is how it looks when flipped over. Okay, so now let's try to combine the fabric and the silvery mask. I think it looks much more better. And I thought that this mask is too big, but when I put it on, this part literally goes underneath my chin, so it hides. So basically this and this part needs to be connected to the mask. So next what I want to do is use some kind of adhesive to stick the fabric to this mask. And I just have to figure out if I'm going to use a heavy-duty glue or a fabric glue. I'm not really sure. We will see. So I decided at the end that I'm going to use this fabric glue because I don't want to breathe in any kind of chemical fumes. And this is supposed to be without any type of chemicals, so it's supposed to be more healthy for me. So what I want to do next is put it all around the mask, the inside of the mask. I'm going to spread it with this brush, and then later on I'm going to stick this inside. So let's get to it. Okay, so now it's stick together. I need to wait half an hour for it to dry, and I don't have anything heavy to weight it with, so it will stick better. So I'm just going to do this, I guess, half an hour. And after it's basically dried for half an hour, I can take an iron and iron it in. Because this mask is also heat resistant and you can bend it with heat, I figured why can I use, if this glue needs to be heated down for it to dry better, that I guess that it's not going to be a big deal if I used an iron, and this is basically kind of heat proof, so why not? And I'm not just going to use a very high temperature. I just need to be sure that it's sticking everywhere. And I just remembered that, gosh darn it, I forgot to stitch the ends. For now, we just need to wait. Okay, so the fabric is stuck to the mask. The only thing that I need to do right now is to sew together the ends and make a small tunnel for the rubber band. And thanks to my new sewing machine, I have a lot of techniques to choose from. So I think I'm going to flip this over because this is like too wide, and it's not going to, underneath my jawline, it's not going to be that visible, but on the side it's going to be like too thick. That's what she said. So I'm just going to fold it over so it looks much more thinner. So because I fold this, it's much more thicker for the sewing machine to go through, so that's why this side looks different from this side, but basically it doesn't matter. I'm just testing things out and it looks awesome nevertheless, so I can't wait to see it on my face.